Welcome along. Is the Channel migrant crisis importing violent thugs into Britain? Today was a record-breaking day, 450 arrivals. One of those arrivals was stabbed whilst on a boat crossing the Channel. GB News filmed the scene as an ambulance arrived at the harbour to meet the lifeboats. So, it looks like at least one of the people we've imported into Britain today is probably prepared to kill somebody. Brilliant. Fortunately, these stab victims' injuries are not believed to be life-threatening, but we are clearly now importing Channel migrants who have armed themselves. As we know, we probably won't be able to deport that person, even if we find out who it is. And today, just hours ago, the members of the House of Lords voted against the Rwanda plan. Again, they want to tighten safeguards for Channel migrants. What about the safeguards for us? We know violent thugs have come across the Channel. Two Channel migrants who attacked police on a French beach were jailed. The pair were part of a violent mob who confronted police, threw missiles at them, tried to beat them up. Salih Taib Abdullah and Ahmed Omar Salih Keita were sentenced at Canterbury Crown Court to a total of 2 years and 2 months imprisonment for attempting to arrive in the UK illegally. Again, they probably won't be deported. We know we're importing hardened criminals trained in violence by trafficking gangs, and that is before I mention the sexual violence that several Channel migrants have been accused of. Today as well, GB News revealed that the cost to the British taxpayer for large-scale asylum housing will be £1.2 billion. That's apparently £46 million more than expected, and frankly, £1.2 billion more than it should be. The Prime Minister promised to end the use of migrant hotels. That meant redeveloping large military sites. By the end of this month, it looks like the Home Office will have spent at least 230 million quid on RAF Scampton and other sites. There's a tragic metaphor here, isn't there? We haven't got any money to increase defence spending. At the same time, we're spending hundreds of millions of pounds packing former military sites with fighting-age males from other countries who entered Britain illegally. The Wethersfield base was originally expected to cost £5 million. That's come in at £49 million. We know that Channel migrants are not bothered about Rwanda. They are laughing at us.
In Rwanda, and the people here in the camps just laugh. It's become a butt of a joke. The threat hasn't put them off, because no one here thinks for a second they're heading back to Rwanda if they make it to the UK.
Despite the blatant facts, James Cleverly was very vocal about how he'd stop the boats over Christmas, wasn't he? Well done, there he is. Today, we've had a record for arrivals this year. One of them is clearly a knife-wielding lunatic, and the French are just ushering them through. These Channel migrants do not have to pay human traffickers to come to Britain. They could save themselves thousands of pounds by getting on a flight and claiming asylum when they land here. They want to be undocumented, so we don't know who they are and what they've done in the past. And given that someone was stabbed on a boat today, it's not hard to see why.